Jake, obviously 3 weeks into it now as a side and some improvements. Where are the areas that you're really focusing on at the moment?
There's obviously always things to improve coming into pre-season, and the things that we really want to be improving this year is being consistent. I think it showed, the last few rounds there last year, we were playing some consistent footy and the results were coming. So a lot of the things that Kevy's talking about, we just want to be consistent in everything we do out in the paddock and off the paddock as well.
How's the jaw, mate? Obviously, you broke your jaw, lost a lot of weight straight up. Has that been a struggle to put that back on?
It was a struggle in the off-season, and especially when probably was having a few too many beers too. But I poured all my weight back on, and the jaw's pretty good. I'm pretty much ticked off now to do all my contact as well now, so jaw's feeling good.
How much weight did you lose?
I lost about 10 kilos, and I lose weight. If I don't eat, every 2 hours of the day, I lose weight anyway. So for me to break my jaw and live off a liquid diet, it was the worst thing. It was torture. So, I put all my weight back on now, and some, which is good for me this time of year. I'm normally that light coming into pre-season, but holding my weight must be coming with a bit more age now too. So holding my weight a lot more better than I did when I was younger.
Naturally, you're a fast bloke. Is speed something that you're really going to focus on for yourself? I know Kevy wants to see his number 9 doing a lot more running, and I've talked to you about it. Is that an area for yourself in your game that you want to get your hands on the ball a bit more?
First time I've ever been called fast, thanks Dobbo. But no, I definitely need to work on that running aspect of my game. It was good having someone like Matty Ballin here after training. We're doing 15 extra minutes on that aspect, running with me and Pakesy and a few of the young hookers that have come in this year as well too. So it's definitely something I want to work on, and if I can lock down a good running game, it's definitely going to help the team in 2022.
What's it like to have a bloke like Matty Ballin here?
Yeah, it's really good. He was obviously premiership winner. He comes through that golden era at Manly, and I used to love watching him play too. Sort of like my old school hooker that I love watching, as well as Macca. When I was coming through with him, and so it's really good. But to have Matty Ballin here and sharing all his experience, and there's a lot of experience there. He played for many years, so I've learned a lot already. I've only been here for 3 weeks. So.
You've got a pretty good view of the half battle going on out there. Who's impressed you?
Yeah. Reno, where's Reno? But he come in for one session and just tore it up straight away. Everyone knows that. But I think it's real healthy at this club to have so much competition in the halves, and have Tice there as a competitor, and have young Ez. He's a new player on the scene. That's really exciting. So there's heaps of healthy competition there, and that's really what we need for this club.
They all probably offer something a little bit different, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. So Ez has come in and just he's that flashy, light it up whenever you need it, and Tice is that competitor, and there's going to be a lot of healthy competition, and it's going to make a headache for Kevy, I guess, coming into round 1 or into trials. So, but I guess that's we've got healthy competition. It's not a bad thing to have at this club.
You just pass it to Reno whenever he wants it?
Yeah, whenever he wants it, I'll just give it to him.
Can I ask you about Brandon Smith? You obviously played football with him, you know him well. How do young blokes... A lot of pressure comes when you're at a club and there's a lot of decision making, and obviously he's made some comments in the last 24 to 48 hours that he probably would like to take back. Is it as difficult as we all look from the outside in that there is pressure on him and that does affect it, or do you think it should be left to the managers and he should not be speaking?
Knowing Brendan's probably got a bit no filter, and he says what he thinks, and that's just him. That's the way he plays too. I used to love playing with Brendan, and that's just the personality that he is. He's a character, but it is tough. I knew when I was going through my decision, to stay at the Bronx when other clubs were offering me offers. It was really tough, and I had many meetings with people that were close to me away from this place, and it's definitely tough. It's a lot of pressure, and you're signing your life for 3 or 4 years, however long the contract is. So it's not an easy decision. And you got to make the right one. And so, as you said, pressure is probably the main word there. You want to make the right one. So and he's probably just speaking from the heart. And like if I know Brendan, he's just a character, and he just speaks what he thinks.
He was obviously, everybody thought he was going to be at the Dolphins. He's now chosen that the Roosters are his preferred destination, which means that they are looking for a number 9 at the Dolphins. You're off contract at the end of this year. Is that an option if they come and approach you? Or would you have the conversation with them?
No, I'm here for the Broncos this year. I'm playing for the Broncos. I'm not even looking for that now. I want to finish my pre-season unscathed and improved in all my areas that I need to improve, and I want to put this club back on the map as much as I can. If I can help them, get up to the top of the 8, and that's what my goal is at the moment. And whatever comes off the back of that, well, then I'll sit down and have a think about what I've got to do. But at the end of the day, I'm off contract, so and that's what I'm playing for this year, is another contract, and wherever that may be, that's where I will be.
Have you reached out, like, has your manager said to you, look, let's start chats?
Oh, I guess that's their job. If they're not doing that, well, why the hell are we playing them? But I'm sure he is. But I haven't really talked to him too much about that. I said to him that I wanted to focus on my pre-season and get back to playing really good footy for this club. And if I'm playing really good footy for this club and the Broncos are going well, then the contracts will just roll off the back of that, and people will want to sign you. So, as I said, I just really want to get back to playing good footy, and it will sort itself out. Footy will sort itself out.
Jake, your family's here. You moved back here. You don't want to leave Queensland. That would be a fair assessment. Like, you're happy back in Queensland.
Yeah, I definitely am happy back in Queensland. I love here. Just bought a new house, and I don't want to. I'd like to live there, but as I said, it's my. This career is probably only going to go for another 5 to 6 years. I'm 25 now, so. I've got to look after myself as well. I need to look after, life after footy, and as I said, it's a short career, and I've got to look after myself and whatever that may be. But if I don't play good footy, then no one's, going to want to sign me. I've got to get back to playing real good footy for this club and put them back up into the top 8.
You say you've got to get back to playing. You're not happy. No, I'm being genuine. Were you not happy with your form last year? Is that because I thought you had a good season, but that kind of comment suggests that you probably weren't happy with your performance last year.
No, I guess I was all right. There's a lot of things I need to work on to. I'll just say that because I want to be improving every single year, and I'm now a consistent first grader, and I'll just keep on improving. And I guess I was all right last year, but that's just my mindset. I just always want to keep improving. So if I say that I want to get back to playing good footy, it's just for my mindset to keep improving.
Jake, these contract questions are going to keep coming up until you're re-signed, right?
Yeah, I do know that. That's why I keep laughing. But as I said, I'm just really keen for this season, and we've got some real good troops coming to this club, and having a player like Reno come in here, he's a real world-class number 7. He's just going to make my job a lot easier, and hopefully that I can, play with him and get this club back into the top 8 where it belongs.